is that Tūhorangaku are saying that they have to seek that mandate now, in August, next week. And what we are saying is, no, taiwa, wait. And that's what we have been saying as ngā hapu. Because we believe that first we must go through the Waitangi Tribunal process before seeking any mandate for direct negotiations. We do not like the idea of seeking a mandate and then parking it, banking it. There are huge issues with that proposal. As was said before me, it would be premature to attempt to enter into negotiations before having the opportunity to consider the Tribunal's Stage 1 report. I'm talking about timing here and the sequencing of the process. We have said it is important to have that report on He Whakaputanga and Te Tiriti before going into direct negotiations. Now, the Tribunal has told us that that report is due out June 2012. Mid-2012 is when we will have that report. They have made a commitment to produce that report mid-2012 before we start Stage 2 hearings. We have also said that the Waitangi Tribunal process is seen as part of the truth and reconciliation process and an integral part of the wider treaty settlement process. As Uncle Katu said, it is the only independent body that can inquire into and report on our Te Reti o Waitangi claims. There is no other forum for us. There is widespread support amongst the hapu, whānau and claimants for Stage 2 Waitangi Tribunal hearings. We know that here because many of us were at week 5 where we said the next step is Stage 2. We know that because many of us here were at the Judicial Conference on the 9th of May. There were more than 250 people at that Judicial Conference who said we now want to go to Stage 2 hearings. In December last year, there were more than 40 memorandums filed on behalf of the claimants, representing more than 175 claimants, saying that we all want to go to the Stage 2 hearing process, not direct negotiations. So as I said, there is widespread support for Stage 2 first and then look to negotiations. Recently, the Waitangi Tribunal put out a memorandum regarding Stage 2, and many of you may have read that. And what that memorandum did was it confirmed that Stage 2 is now underway. The judge said that this is an inquiry like no other. And I think Uncle Patu and others touched on the fact that Ngāpuhi is unique. We have several hundred claims. We have many whānau, hapu and iwi. We are the largest ever inquiry district in terms of the number of claims and the size of the claimant communities. Therefore, our Stage 2 hearing process requires an innovative and cooperative approach. The Tribunal stated in regards to Stage 1 that it is no surprise to us that the claimants within Te Whawharahi o Te Raki maintain rangatiratanga at a local level in keeping with the traditions of their tūpuna, a true reflection of Ngāpuhi ko whāorau. In terms of sequencing of the process, before entering into direct negotiations, before seeking a mandate, Ngāpuhi need more time to work within and between the hapu to properly identify and prioritise the objectives for the settlement of our Te Reti o Waitangi claims. The tribunal process is an important aspect of this preparation and needs to be carried out prior to, as opposed to parallel to any negotiation. That is what us, the hapu, the claimants are saying. And I just want to also say that this is the view of the Crown in terms of the value of the Waitangi Tribunal process. In a briefing paper to the incoming minister in 2008, that was Minister Finlayson, this was said by the Crown. This is their view. The Tribunal adds significant value to the settlement process in the preparatory and hearing phases of the inquiry. It is often in these phases that claimants come together and begin forming groups that will eventually enter into negotiations with the Crown. The research and hearing phases assist the groups to refine their issues so that when they enter negotiations, they have a clearer understanding of what is being negotiated. Issues of mana whenua are also sometimes clarified in the tribunal hearing and reporting processes. So even the Crown agrees with the value of the Waitangi tribunal process. And in terms of sequencing, we are saying that the tribunal process should come before and definitely not parallel to the seeking of a mandate or direct negotiations.